Hello and welcome to another fabled, marvelled and long-awaited episode of the weekly Deathmatch, coming at you every Tuesday in a different game. Today I'm back in Overwatch. I've actually been playing Overwatch again for a little bit. I mentioned this in last week's episode, but they didn't have the Deathmatch mode up for me to play last week, at least not in a way that I wanted to play it for the weekly Deathmatch, so yeah. I'm a little all over the place because I have just woken up. It is 12 o'clock and my eyes cracked open and I looked at my phone and I went, fuck, there goes the day, because I have work this evening, so that's cool. Also I have a bunch of shit to do, so yeah, woohoo! I've been thinking about switching up the weekly deathmatch series though in the future, maybe after episode 100, which is a whole thing. I haven't even thought about episode 100 yet. I don't think it's going to be anything particularly special. I'll have to see what I can do though. But yeah, I've been thinking about switching it up because obviously 100 episodes is a long time to be doing anything. And there's always a worry that it's going to get stale and stuff. And I'm still having fun making these, but there are lots of times where I find myself thinking, I wish I could just do the weekly deathmatch, but in a game that doesn't have anything to do with a deathmatch. And then I remembered that it's my fucking channel, I can do what I want. So, I'm not saying that this series is going to end at episode 100, I think it's just going to change. I think like episode 101 is going to be something like the weekly ramble, so it doesn't quite have the same ring to it, so I don't know, I'm still thinking about the name. I still want it to be the weekly something. But I just want to make it so that I don't always have to do deathmatch, so it's not always rotating between Overwatch and Destiny 2, and then, you know, maybe the occasional other thing, or Halo lately, or Quake Champions in the past. But I kind of want to make it so, like, last week we had Worms Reloaded. That's a very tenuous episode for something called the weekly deathmatch, but it was really fun. But not even that, I want to do episodes where, like, maybe just the background visuals is me hunting for battle pets in World of Warcraft or something. Anything as long as it's like 10 minutes long, basically. And then, you know, same kind of format, just me talking about my week, about games, about upcoming stuff that I'm excited about. I think that would be kind of cool. Let me know if that's something you would like to see as well. But yeah, speaking of, last few days, all I've been doing is playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Edition, Pokemon Sword, and Pokemon in World of Warcraft. Like, I've been trying to get the Safari achievements done in World of Warcraft, which means collecting every single battle pet in a region, like, that's catchable, like wild encounter style, not something that's like a boss drop or like a quest reward or something like that. But every single fucking Safari achievement for each zone, or each continent I should say, has a bastard pet that only comes out in a certain zone in a certain weather. So for instance, and I can tell you off the top of my head because I've just been going around these 3 locations over and over and over in the hopes that they will spawn. In Eastern Kingdom Safari, you're waiting for a baby ape to spawn in Northern Stranglethorn when it's raining, and I think it's always raining in Northern Stranglethorn when I go there. Nope. And then the other one is Kalimdor Safari in Tanaris. I'm looking for a Silphid Ravager, I think? And that only appears during a sandstorm in Tanaris, which I've never seen before, but surely they must occur at some point over the basis of 3 days when I'm constantly visiting it, right? Nope. And finally, even though I just said finally for the previous one, but I misspoke, I did the Northrend Safari one, but it just needs to snow in Storm Peaks so that I can get an Arctic Fox kit. And you know, Northrend, fucking snowy ass place, always gonna be snowing there, right? Nope. But I did get the baby ape yesterday, so that's one of them ticked off. Also, I need to do the Pandaria and Warlords of Draenor and Legion and fucking Battle for Azeroth Safaris. Well, I don't need to, but I want to, because there's kind of like a simple charm in popping on a podcast, fucking looking up a list of battle pets and flying around looking for them and capturing them and getting a little achievement at the end, and also filling out my battle pet collection, and also just in general, the battle pet system was quite fun. I haven't really touched it in like a couple of years, but yeah, while I'm playing that, I'm also playing I decided to go back to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Edition because I only beat 4 gyms in that game, and also you will soon be able to transfer all of your Pokemon from that game into Sword via Pokemon Home, or you just put them in Pokemon Home, which, you know, cool. So I should probably get that done. I've also kind of set myself a task of completing my Pokédex and Pokemon Sword before the expansions come out. But wait, did I talk about the expansions in a weekly deathmatch before? That must have been last week, right? Hang on, let me go check. The direct was 4 days ago, so no, I haven't. There's expansions coming out for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and they look fucking great. And anyone who's whinging that you have to pay for the new Pokemon, for the old Pokemon, is a fucking bellend, because you don't. You can trade them for free, or you can transfer them from older games when Pokemon Home comes out, which is basically just like Pokemon Bank, but for the fucking Switch. I just hope it doesn't cost more, because £4 a year was pretty damn decent. And the way I'm into Pokemon right now, I just kind of want to have Pokemon Bank again. And I've been thinking about how to transfer all my Pokemon forwards and stuff, so yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've got back into Pokemon lately, because, I mean, I was only away for like a week or two, but just in general, they've just released a big update about what the expansions are going to be, and they look cool, and I want to play them, and I tried to set myself a task of completing the Pokemon Sword Pokedex before then, but oh boy, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Sword over the last few days, and 400 Pokemon is a lot of Pokemon, and I get that people want their old favourites, but also the people who are like, there's not enough Pokemon in this game, can eat a fucking dick that doesn't taste good and isn't enjoyable for anyone, to steal a phrase, because there's a lot of them, and it's going to take a lot of fucking time to do. But also in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I finally just did the whole win 6 battles at the Battle Tower, so you can get the ability to judge IVs at the box screen. So it's kind of basically what Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Edition already has from the get-go, but it's nice because now I can actually have a look at the Pokemon I catch and know whether I'm being an idiot by like wonder trading them away or by keeping them or whatever. And it turns out I have what was it? I have an Alcremie which I caught in a max raid battle, and it's got perfect IVs except for its HP, which is the absolute worst IV it could have. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. I'm still looking into all of this stuff, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. Also, as part of this whole Pokemon thing, I decided to record myself going back and looking through my old Pokemon saves on the 3DS from like the DS games to, you know, the final 3DS game. And that was actually really fucking fun, and it seems to have got a slightly better reception than my videos normally do, which in the grand scheme of things is still not a lot, but to me it means a lot. And I think I'm going to do one where I go and revisit my old Animal Crossing town in Wild World on the DS and see what's going on with that, because I have not touched that thing in a while, which could be fun. And then I was thinking about maybe New Leaf as well, either in the same video or a follow-up, but then it's only been like probably 6 months since I touched New Leaf, so I mean it could still be fun. But the thing is, I thought when I recorded that, I thought this was just going to be a little thing for me, because people aren't going to watch a video of a 3DS that's been recorded from my phone, because obviously that's not the best quality. You can kind of see the pixels instead of like getting direct feed, because I have no way to record my 3DS direct feed. But I mean, you know, it did better than my other videos, so and you know, people seem to like it, so maybe I'll do the Animal Crossing one as well. I'm not exactly going to change everything I do on my channel based around it, but it was nice. It's always nice when something like that happens. And that's kind of what opened my mind in the first place to the idea of shaking things up a bit on the channel regarding not just doing like 2 shenanigans a week and a weekly deathmatch a week, but trying new things sometimes, being more creative with it, getting out of a rut. And actually, I have been trying to do vlogs for the last month or so. I tried to just do a random vlog in December, and then I tried to vlog the turn of the decade around, you know, New Year. But yeah, I don't really have anything to vlog about, and I don't particularly enjoy editing vlogs about real life and stuff, just because bad self-esteem. So that's not happening, but I have been trying new things, so that's why I brought that up, just to kind of fit that into the conversation instead of a whole woe is me thing. But yeah, always feel free to let me know if more videos of a different type are something you want to see. Again, I don't have a way of recording my Switch console, but if you want to see me make some kind of Pokemon content while I'm recording the screen of my Switch in some sort of way, go for it. Like, before I was like restricting myself, because I was like, well, obviously people aren't going to want to see this because I don't have direct feed footage. But small steps, right? If it's going to get a few more views, and it's something that people enjoy watching, it's something that I enjoy making, then I should probably just fucking go for it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Here's a play of a game where Moira got 1 kill. Pretty sure I got a double kill at one point, but not entirely sure. And I'll see you next week.